You know, if you add shoulder pads in one sleeve and remove the cowl and hood, with the Dialabra on, it really looks just like Cloud. It's gonna get terrible on, obviously, but I think Advent Children is out by now, wasn't it? I think it was. Huh. But anyways, neither here nor there. What's cracking, people? I'm not here, and welcome back to Ninja Gaiden Sigma. The last one, we took down 2 tanks with nothing but a bow and arrow and some really fancy arrows. In this one, we're going to continue on to the radio tower to hopefully deal with that nonsense. Okay, look, guys, I literally just got done. I literally just got done dealing with the tank, okay? I get y'all got rocket launchers, but I am not playing this right now. And just when you thought the boss fights were over, you now have to deal with a helicopter. Now, luckily they got arrows and stuff for you to use. Arrows and stuff for you to use to your advantage to help make it easier. Don't know why that transition was there. I think it's purely just to show that it's doing it. Okay, and I don't have a lot of health on me. Luckily, you know, these bow and arrow fights, I like to call them, they don't require a lot of dexterity. All you gotta do is just get a couple of good shots off. And I say as I take a bunch of bombs to the face. Let's go ahead and heal up real fast. I already got this thing down the health pack. Hey, hoo-hoo! And luckily you don't, I did not need the explosive arrow, so I think at this end is the other arrows. There we go. So yeah, it's not a hard fight because the arrows, they provide you to do damage to this thing. As you can tell, do more than enough damage to this thing. So, before we do anything else, I'm going to head here, and I'm going to say, because I have no more health restores, and that was a boss fight that is annoying, but not at all unmanageable. And I have to wonder, it's just like, once again, I have to bring up that Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 do a much better job with these bosses, these type of bosses. So we're going to go ahead and get, we can't afford to upgrade anything. I want to upgrade these next. But I do remember that I always had an issue with regards to, well, I mean, most of this is pretty much almost done, so. But I do remember I had an issue with regards to saving up essence orbs inside this section, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I get it, you know, this is meant to be a, okay, golden scare, so I'm not going to jump back down here. And yeah, it's meant to be like a challenge, like, because it's, you know, a heavy hitting boss, but I'm sitting here like, Ninja Gaiden is more like Resident Evil, and I'm just like, why did they go with a Resident Evil design? Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. So this is going to be a bit of a hard part. I'm not going to lie. So what you're going to want to do is kill all of the enemies first. Do not worry about the tower just yet, because you're going to have a heck of a time. If you do. I'll let you know that right now because you're going to have to deal with these enemies. You have to deal with these enemies while you're trying to deal with the tower. So just kill these enemies first. They do stop respawning eventually. Okay, now deal with the tower. You're going to be having missiles fired at you. Don't worry about it too much. Just heal up right there real fast. And then kill anybody up there, that's fine. So basically what you want to do is you want to just destroy all of the lights. Remember, you can use your ninja skills to shoot the RPGs out of the sky. I do appreciate that bit of detail because it does make these sections more bearable. But yeah, I want to mention earlier that this game plays more like a Resident Evil game. I don't know if I brought this up in an earlier part. I may have, in the sense that you're really doing things that are more suited to but you're doing things that are more suited to like that type of game, you know? And I'm glad that later games essentially got it right. Well, I say right. They didn't make the same mistakes as this game did because, you know, experimentation, that kind of thing. Most of the bosses in later games are revolved more around the combat. Okay, Yanni, what is it? Did I mean to do that? Did I mean to do that? The military's communications are down and their organization is in shambles. Now is the time to escape the base. Resistance around the train turntable is low and it is the perfect time to steal a train. The rail runs through the Dorku district. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go hop the train. Hopefully don't check for tickets. Okay. I see where this is going. I've dealt with your kind before. Flying lasers. That was over naturally. But yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, no, getting back to it. I need to get this point out right. I need to get this point out before I keep rambling like an idiot. It plays like a Resident Evil game where you have, you know, enemies that are tanky. Oh, that's cheap. That is cheap. That is cheap. That is cheap. I choose to not play fair as well. But yeah, you have enemies that are more or less designed to just stun lock the crap out of you. And you don't get a lot of chances to use these, well, I won't say intricate, but these flowing combos on them. And a lot of the bosses they give you to fight don't take advantage of it. And I don't know why they made that decision. I don't. Because I think even the original Ninja Gaidens, for the most part, played around the strengths of the gameplay of the combat, where you had these, sections that make excellent use of the power-ups that you had and the acrobatic abilities that the character would be, you know, made use of. But But here it just feels like they just made something to say, hey look, you made a 3D environment and we made this interesting action gameplay. And I'm like, well, you could have fixed that around, couldn't you? The door is locked. Okay, so now we gotta backtrack a bit. I mean, I don't mind the intricate level design of Ninja Gaiden. I like how they made this essentially world you can just kind of move through, because if you've noticed, we've only gone around a couple of districts in Vigor, but well, in Tehran, but the districts that we go through, at the very least, they're interested in what they have you doing. No, you don't. There we go. I won't say interested in how you're doing, but at the very least, they give you a narrative purpose for going through each one. Ninja Gaiden 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3, yeah, a more linear gameplay sake where you just kind of go through one level after level. It's not at all like Devil May Cry. It definitely takes more inspiration from God of War in that respect. But it is just strange. I've been going through Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 recently after playing 1 for the first time. I'm like, this game is so different from what I'm used to, that it's honestly strange to even say it's the exact same series anymore. But I suppose that's generally the point. You don't get it right the first time, so you try to fix it the second. Chapter 11 cleared, and once again, for a ninja, Ryu, you make a lot of freaking noise. Head ninja. So yeah, here we are back in Dwarku with another Life of the Gods. Both arrows here, and we go from there. Let's see, what do we got now? Okay. Bit of a discrepancy here. I know I used these earlier, but I had a bit of a recording issue, so hopefully I knock this out real fast. So yeah, here we are, back in Dwarku with a lot of the gates blocked off. Much of the city blocked off, so we really can't go back to some of the areas that we were already in, as it were, at least for right now. Masters is pretty much blocked off to us. I guess we don't know how much else to go. Let's go back to the train. Aha, we have the upgraded versions of the annoying fiends that we've been dealing with up to this point. So you might be wondering what the gimmick is with these particular units. Well, they just hit harder. As far as I can tell, compared to their regular counterparts, there isn't much difference. There really, really isn't. Okay. Your path lies this way. No! I wanted to say something else, but gotta keep it YouTube friendly. You know, Anansi, for being a purple hair, you should have your blonde moments. Oh well, let's go ahead and see what's down here, since this is where our path lies. Next time I've been Anansi, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you later.